So hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today in this video we are going to learn about recovering and restoring of deleted data via the Salesforce Data Loader. So in Salesforce Data Loader is the widely used data management tool, and as we know that it is used to insert, update and delete the data, and many of the times according to the requirements of the business it is required to get back the deleted data. But Data Loader do not have a facility to restore the data in a single operation. So here we have one solution for that. That first we can recover the deleted data with the help of data loader's export operation, and then we can restore the deleted data with the help of insert operation. And to perform this restoration of the deleted data, make sure that you have installed the data loader in your system and have the required permission to update the data in your org. So right now I am on the setup page of my Salesforce console, and here I will first show you the deleted records that we are going to recover with the help of the data loader. And to view the deleted records, you have to simply go to the app launcher and here search and select the recycle bin. And in the recycle bin, you can see these are the leads record that we are going to recover with the help of data loader. So now I will open the data loader tool. So now I have opened the data loader tool, and here first we will recover the deleted data, and for that I will click on this export all button. And as we click on this button, it will ask for the login, and I will now log in to the data loader. So it will take just 2 or 3 steps and I will be logged into my data loader. And as we click on the continue, we will get access for the data loader. So now in this step, we will select the data object from which we have to recover the deleted data. And in this example, we are recovering the deleted data of the lead object. So I will click on the data object lead, and now in this field, we have to select the location from where the extracted data will be saved, and save this file in the location from where it can be accessed later from the data loader. And after selecting the data object and the location for the CSV file, click on the next button. And now in this step, we have to edit the query to export all the data of leads. And here I will click on this button, select all fields. And now we'll apply some clauses and query to export the lead data. So in the field I will enter, is deleted, and the value I will enter as true. So according to this query, if the data is deleted, it will be eligible for the export. So this is a kind of filter that we have applied in this export operation. And after applying this query, click on this finish button. And as we click on the finish button, this warning message will appear on the screen. And here click on the yes button to proceed ahead. So here it is showing an error. So here I have to remove this comma from the true, and now click on this finish button. So now the data extract will start, and after the completion we will get a message of successful extraction in the dialog box. And here we have to click on this view extraction button to view the extracted data. And as we click on the button view extraction, the data loader CSV viewer will show the extracted data in a CSV file. And here we have to click on this open in external program so that we can edit and update these records. So what we have to do right now is, we will save this extracted CSV file from where it can be accessed to the data loader. So now I have saved this CSV file in my system, and now again open the data loader and close this previous extraction operation. And now again in the data loader, click on this insert button. And in this step, we will select the data object in which we are going to restore the deleted data. So in this example, we are doing this for the lead object. So I will select the object lead, and now we will browse the CSV file that we have saved right now. So this is the CSV file that we have saved. And after this, click on the next button. And now the data loader will initialize the uploaded CSV file, and now it is showing the number of rows and the batch size of this insert data operation. And here click on the OK button to proceed. So now in this step, we will do the mapping between the header column of the CSV file and Salesforce object field names. And for that, click on this button, create or edit a map. And then in the next window, we have to click on this button, auto match to the columns. And as we click on this button, the field names will be auto matched to the CSV header columns. And in case they are not auto matched, then you have to drag the object fields down to the column mapping. And after creating the mapping, click on this OK button. And again in this window, click on the next button. And in this step, we have to select the location for the success and error file that will occur during the data insert operation. And at last, click on this finish button. And as we click on the finish button, a warning message will appear regarding the data insert operation. Here, click on the yes button. So now the data insertion operation is completed, and here we can see the number of success and errors occurred during the data insertion. And to view the errors, we can click on this button view errors, and you can view the successes from this button view success. So here are the leads that we have successfully restored in our data. And to view these leads, we can go to the Salesforce console, and from the app launcher we can go to leads, and in the leads tab you can change the list view to the created today or created this week. And as you can see, these are the leads that we have recovered and restored right now. So this is how you can restore and recover the deleted data with the help of Salesforce Data Loader in Salesforce. And I hope that you have liked this video. Then please do like, share and subscribe us. And do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get regular updates of our upcoming videos. And thank you for giving your time and watching this video till last. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.